2 cans of our cream of mushroom soup, 1 large can of our green beans for this delicious holiday side dish. I'm next coming in with my diced ham. I love doing a diced ham with my green beans and my mushroom condensed soup, but you can also do a bacon or a chorizo here, totally a preference. In addition, I'm gonna come in with a little bit of our sliced white onion. I also do this with red onion, but totally a choice. You could also do a yellow onion here. I'm gonna be coming in with our seasonings as well. We all know I am a garlic girly, so we're going heavy on our garlic into our delicious holiday side dish. This is a big portion of green beans, so do not be shy with your seasonings, especially with the holidays. I have family and friends coming over, so we do not want to disappoint when it comes to the side dishes. In addition, I'm gonna come in with some thyme leaves. I think thyme and rosemary and oregano, things like that just remind me of the holidays, and this is no exception. So I'm going in with a ton of that thyme. You can feel free to really make the seasonings your own, but with what I like, I really enjoy our thyme. In addition, I also like just a touch of that ground black pepper right on top. Because remember, our condensed soup already has quite a bit of seasonings, but I like to just add a little bit of extra. I also have some onion powder that really will play nicely with our raw onions. And again, remember, big side dish, big seasonings. And I'm not gonna add any additional salt because we do have quite a bit of salt in our ham, our soup, and our green beans. So we'll go ahead and just start to mix our condensed soup, our ham, our onions, and our green beans. If you are a side dish lover like me, you will absolutely love this super easy 1-pan side dish. I am ready for Thanksgiving, I'm ready for Christmas, and I am ready to start cooking for the holidays. You'll have to let me know in the comments what your favorite holiday side dishes are, or maybe even just your favorite like holiday proteins, or if you have any family favorites that you make every Thanksgiving or Christmas or even New Year's. So we'll go ahead and get this nice and mixed together before we move on to our next step. Alrighty folks, we have this delicious side dish all mixed together. And then I'm gonna be coming in with our Ritz, the original cracker. And you're asking, why are we coming in with Ritz? I'm gonna take our sleeve of Ritz, and we're gonna just start to crumble that down in our sleeve. You could obviously do this in like a little food processor, but what I'm gonna do is just start to crumble those all on top of our delicious green bean casserole. I love doing a Ritz cracker here, but you could also do a saltine, you could do some pretzels, you could do breadcrumbs, whatever your heart desires. I actually ended up getting 2 sleeves of our Ritz, which I think the more Ritz, the better, if you're asking me. So we'll go ahead and get the second one all nice and broken up before we move on to our next step. All right, 2 sleeves of our Ritz down. I'm next coming in with our Parmesan cheese. I love adding Parmesan cheese to this recipe. You could obviously skip this step, but I think it just adds a great cheesiness to this easy holiday side dish. And I think no holiday side dish is complete without some of that Parmesan cheese or just cheese in general. So I'm gonna make sure we use that entire bag, which is about 1.5 cups. And then I'm also going to be coming in with a half a stick of melted butter just to really add some decadence to this. Butter makes everything better, so we're not gonna be shy. I'm just gonna go in and it'll just honestly butter everything up. It'll be delicious. Add a little bit of salt. Oh. And that is all she wrote. Make sure you always support your bottom. We're going into our 350-degree oven for about 15-20 minutes. The best holiday side dish, folks. I just pulled this out of the oven. Those Ritz crackers smell absolutely delicious. We have a nice crunch with our Parmesan. Everything is cooked to perfection. All right, moment of truth. We're gonna go right on in. I am selfish. We're gonna go right in the middle. Come here, crunch of the Ritz. Oh, all that Parmesan cheese. Oh my goodness. That is how you make a green bean casserole, folks. How I like my green bean casserole, more bread and cheese to anything else. So this is the ultimate holiday side dish. You have to give this easy green bean casserole with ham and Parmesan and Ritz a try. Cheers.